just showing up, I'd like to say welcome. And thank you for choosing to spend your time with me this afternoon. We're going to keep things laid back. I'm not really feeling like Final Fantasy II today. And you know what? It's my stream, so we don't have to do that. Ain't that nice? Some arting a little earlier. I was doing some swatches on some new paper that I got, and the paper seems to work really well actually. Instead of using proper watercolor paper, I'm using this Bristol. And it's pretty cool. It's a little different. It's got like a tiny bit of a smoother surface, which is one of the big reasons why I wanted to try using it in the first place. Why did I log out here? I don't think I logged out on purpose. It must have logged me out. Oops, that was not what I meant to do. Display, let's get my phone screen on just in case I navigate away from... Yeah, okay. Got that timeout there a little bit. A little longer than normal. Now the real question is, if I was going to do art, I'd like to mess around with some painting, I think. I just don't know how to get my webcam to show the paint so well. Anything to mount it to. This has been kind of a problem for me for a little bit now, trying to figure out how to do this. Maybe I can just mess around with some digital art instead. I don't know. Let's see, what does this say I'm doing on Twitch anyway? It still says I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV. Creator dashboard. Right. I mean, yeah, I don't know what's a good way to put up my webcam if I was going to do that. I could like use this light, but even then, like it really what needs to happen is I need it like right here. But I don't have anything that will hold it like that. I don't have a tripod that'll hold it like that. So I might just be stuck with doing some digital art instead if I was gonna do something like that. Yeah, in what world? For real. Especially around where I'm from, it does not rain very often. But that's why it's a special occasion. What? It is, as a matter of fact. We'll find out. Heck if I know. This was like one of their first things that they released. This is In Love with a Ghost, by the way, for anyone who's not familiar. And so what? They'll just mute my stream. It's not like they're gonna ban me. If they ban me, then whatever. We'll just start over. I have what? I have 7 subscribers on YouTube. And I have freaking just under 100 subscribers on Twitch. I am tiny. I am a tiny, tiny little person all over the internet. I just want to listen to some good music, man. It doesn't say, on the YouTube thing it says, it doesn't say it's licensed under anything, so. I don't think there's a way I could check. Yeah, it doesn't tell me if it's like standard YouTube license or not. So I'm really not that worried about it. Okay. See? I'm really not that worried. If you want to go around and police all the stream for all the music that I've used was copyrighted, technically all the Final Fantasy music was copyrighted. Technically. It's not even free use. I don't think you're supposed to use it in videos, and yet people do it anyway. I'm not worried. All due respect to Ghost. They're a wonderful artist. He mad. He's not. He's very obviously smiling. I don't know what to do with myself today. I don't want to play Final Fantasy 2. I'm kinda... Every single time I play it, I just find another reason I don't like it. Which is unfortunate. I started streaming to escape the policing, man. It's just been super annoying lately. There's a whole bunch of things kind of blowing up in my face at once. Kind of over it. people getting angry at me for stupid reasons or reasons that we've already talked about. And it's like, you know what? Pardon my French, but shut the fuck up. No one need those bad vibes. All you're doing is going around spreading bad vibes. No one wants that. No one wants that. Why are you doing that? Because it makes you feel better? Nah, don't judge me, I don't judge you. That's how this works. This is transactional. Let's see. Yeah. I'm over it, man. Over it. I have no idea what to do today, but I do not want to play Final Fantasy 2. What do I do? What do I do with myself? It's kind of nap time. I'm totally ready to just kind of conk out for the afternoon, really. Someone asked me if I could fill for them for E9S and E10S reclears. So I guess I'm gonna try that. We'll see how it goes. I told them I haven't cleared E10 though. So I did a little bit of studying, gonna do a little bit more studying before the raid actually starts. So that's on the list. I'll just end a little early and you'll give me some time to do that. It's gonna run from about 6 p.m. to... Oh yeah, 6 p.m. So I am gonna have to end early anyway. But yeah, it's gonna run from 6 p.m. to 8, I believe. 2 hours for reclears. Well, hopefully 10 goes smoothly. I'll let them know. Be like, I've only seen the pitch bog. I've studied the whole fight. I kind of know what happens, but also, please bear with me. Maybe I shouldn't do that. Maybe on a day like today where I'm already feeling so tired and kind of out of it in the first place. I don't know what to draw. I've been thinking I would redraw something I've been working on. I was thinking I need to get... Hey, what's up, Shira Rose? Good to see you. I mean, I could work on Patreon commissions, which could be nice. Kind of want to just do something self-indulgent. I'm not feeling like doing anything particularly challenging, so it is a lazy rainy day today. I was going to play some Final Fantasy II, but I don't think that's going to happen. I mean, that's typically what this stream ends up being on Wednesday. So I'm playing Final Fantasy II or some other Final Fantasy game that I'm working on. I don't know how far... let's see how far I am. As a matter of fact, does work? Can I add a browser source? Add existing, this one. We need to add a color source as well. I don't know what color source is which, so we're gonna have to guess. That's fine. Works for me. What was I looking up again? Window capture properties. I'd have set it to capture cursor. I don't know if it's showing up or not. Definitely feels like that type of day, yeah. What was I gonna look up? I got so oh yeah, how far I am in Final Fantasy II. Let's see, we got a game facts. There is an IGN, I thought, right? Let's see. All right, mission to Deist. So we are just halfway through, actually, pretty much. Mission to the Colosseum with Gordon. So that's probably what's happening next. And there are more Layla. I'm so over Layla. She sucks. City and Tower with Ricard. So yeah, we're about halfway, it looks like. What is it? The Last Wyvern. Yeah, so if that's... right about here, I guess? Oh, no. It would be right around here, I think. The Soul of Rebirth stuff might be just all the extra stuff. It looks like it's in progress anyway, so yeah, this looks like the bulk of it. Oh, so yeah, this is seriously all we have left. Okay, that's really not that bad. Maybe some Hades. Yeah, I guess I could play some Hades. I haven't played in a little bit. Well, maybe. I don't know. I don't feel like sweating right now. Is the thing. It does sound like fun. That's why I was just thinking I might just draw a little. But we'll see. I don't really know what to draw. Okay, yeah, this sucks. Oh, this is Final Fantasy IV. What? Wait. Yeah, look, it says Final Fantasy IV right up here. But the title of the tab says Final Fantasy II. How strange. Welp. So much for that. I could try... Let's see if we can get Psy set up. Maybe we could do something fun in Psy. Let's go studio mode. Oops. Window capture. Psy. Is this gonna work? I think that works. Automatic. That's strange the way it captures that. Hopefully this actually works. Oh, you know what? We need to add a browser source here. Setting up Psy things. Setting up OBS things. Restream small. Video capture device, we'll add the webcam. That's fair enough. You know what? I think we can get the border out of here too. Let's try this. Transform. Oops. Fit to screen. There we go. Makes you want to get a cup of tea or hot cocoa. Yeah, it's all the Animal Crossing soundtrack. I hear people outside. I'm also very thirsty. Maybe I'll get a drink of water before I start drawing. It kind of works. You know what? Maybe a couple things need to change. Hang on. Yeah, you know what? I think I could just fit this to the screen as well, and then I could just move this over to display everything on this side, I think. That should be fine. Because who freaking cares about the, what would you say? The layers? The layers. Alright. Alright, yeah, let me refill my water really quick. I'll be right back. Plugged in. That would help, wouldn't it? Don't mind me, just making a mess of things. Alright, hopefully it's not too bad. But I'd like to actually see the screen. Alright. Is that coming up okay on OBS? I don't know if you can actually see my cursor, but let me know if it seems funky. Hey, what's up, Sky? Good to see you. You know what? I should put this over here, because that's where my mic is. And then whenever I turn to look at the chat. Yeah, it is art time. I have no idea what the heck I'm going to be drawing, but whatever. Whatever. I think that's too big. That's fine, something like that. Draw something topical, pop cat, no. Alright. I'll just draw circles all day. That's fine, right? Just keep drawing circles. This is the default circle. Nothing changes. Default circle is love, default circle is life. Let's draw some anime shit. Stabilizer 15. Yeah. Don't be afraid to throw your stabilizer into the freaking stratosphere. Because tablets suck. This needs to be bigger. As a matter of fact, I think I want to do some lots of noise on this one as well, because this is going to make... It's going to keep those edges a little bit. What's our scale like compared to our brush? Wait, okay, yeah. The scale on the brush is actually a lot higher. So we'll move this up and be about the same. You know what? Might even want that intensity a little lower. Yeah, that's fine right there. It's usually at 7 or 8. Throw it up to 15. You're gonna get smoother lines in general. Because the way that tablets are designed on their digitizer, they're actually digitized like pixels. Like, watch this. If I zoom out a whole bunch, and for the sake of science, we'll put to stabilizer 0 for this. And I'll use it with my pencil, which does not have any sort of, like, if I zoom in here, you're going to be able to see, like, right? See everything there? Alright, so let's zoom all the way out. And I'll do, like, a diagonal line. And then we'll zoom in. Oh, this is kind of a bad example. Maybe I need to go even smaller with my cursor. But you're going to end up seeing eventually, as I zoom out further and further, like the way that it jitters back and forth. Why isn't it working? Does this have like an inherent stabilizer in it? Maybe side 2 is different. Is it? Well, whatever. I think I've seen it more with my mouse. Oh, well, yes. Okay, so you can see it with the mouse a lot easier. But tablets work the same way. So basically when you zoom out really far, it tries to, like, you know, the only way that it really understands, like, how it draws a line is by just going up, down, or, like, up, down, and left and right, right? It can't actually travel truly diagonal. Which actually surprised me then, why we were able to get such diagonal strokes, because tablet surfaces work the same way. Probably just like a way higher resolution than the DPI of my mouse, which is why you see that. So, very interesting that it's not giving me any trouble today. Oh, might just be a good day for all I know. But that's why also if you like zoom in really far and then you do like a curve, it's going to be very smooth. It's going to be like a very smooth input going into the actual computer itself. But if you like zoom really far out and do it, I mean, I can't draw a circle that small and have it be that smooth. Oh, so you can kind of, I think you can kind of get it here. You see how there's like this straight line here and then there's another one to here to here? It's kind of hard to see. But you got like a little line right there and then you got like another line right here. I think this is kind of what I was talking about. So it's just like kind of the resolution that the tablet has to update the lines and everything. Oh yeah, I'm starting to see it a little bit more here. Like look at all these hard edges. From here to here. We got these like straight up straight lines. It's a Terraria slope generator, essentially. And like even right here, look, this one's perfectly straight to right here. So in general, you'd probably want to keep, and that's probably why this one also looks so straight too. Let's look at this. There's almost no variation here. It's like right here, right here. Then right here, right here is another segment, and then right here to right here. So yeah, that's just kind of how tablets work in general. Hey, what's up, Fawful Waffle? How's it going? Anyway, that's how tablet pens work. The end. Oh wait, I didn't mean to do that. I still want to keep something on here. Yeah. just pump this up, I guess. I don't want any of this. None of this. None of this. Get out of my sight. Delete that. Alright. That's good. Let's sketch a thing. That's probably right about where I want this. I haven't drawn using my tablet in a really long time. Like criminally long. But also I've been painting a lot more, so I don't think that's a bigger problem. I think that's probably just fine. Oh, I'm like, why does this suck so much? That's why. Turn that stabilizer back up. Oh my god, it's so much better. Got that curve interpolation. Oh yeah, let me make sure to turn that back on this one as well. Being able to rotate the canvas as well, super helpful. It's too big. It's a little lumpy, but also that's what I get for using this particular brush. Thicken out the back here maybe. Let's see, how does this work? These aren't exactly parallel, are they? Tablet drawing does feel weird. It takes a lot of getting used to. That's fine. I don't actually know how much I like this angle. I might just delete these eyes completely. I think I'm gonna do something different. I don't know what. I'll figure it out. Maybe I'm being too careful about this. I think since I'm like on stream, I'm like, I don't want to make a mistake. I think maybe I just need to like draw something silly. Let's I don't know. Let's draw a croc. Why not? I think these pen settings are also kind of new to me. This is not typically the pen settings that I use to draw. I'll worry about the mouth later. So I haven't like decided how I want to do noses. It's like there's like the round nose, kind of like that I think is like way more, it's more like an American type of comic or a cartoon type of thing where it's so much more rounded. And I like that. It's like kind of cute, right? Yeah, that's exactly the shape right there. The anime way. Yeah, or they do like this little like thing where they did it, and then it's like kind of weird because it's supposed to be like the shadow of the nose and not the actual nose itself, even though like that's kind of a weird place to put the shadow of the nose in the first place. So I don't know. I can't decide. That's so too cat-like. I don't know. I just am not about that expression. Mm. I think I just made maybe also the chin's just like coming down too harshly. Sometimes I will read this particular curve right here is like one of the worst freaking curves for me. That's so ooh. My god. That's weird. It's kind of like he's like looking down almost. I don't know what's up with that. Maybe it's just the way that I have this eye angled, I think. Let's try this. Yeah, I think that kind of fixes it. You know what? The other one probably didn't even need to rotate. It's probably fine. Crocodile, yeah. You know, oh, you know what? That actually, just changing how it, like, flipping the side and then drawing it there, I think made all the difference. You wouldn't think about it, but I guess, like, this side of the mouth does indeed need to be, like, a little thicker than over here. Because this is supposed to signify, like, the edge of his lip. Does it sound like I know what I'm talking about? I don't think I know what I'm talking about. Anyway. Another cool thing that I learned, this is actually something that I kind of studied up on. I made a couple different guides to like teach me how to like proportion a character. So if you draw a line like right under a character's eyes, like right at the bottom of their eyes, you can draw like a little diamond here. I don't know what this does. I mean, I guess it kind of shows you like the nose should be a certain distance away from the chin and like the corners of the face. And then from there, if you actually draw circles in here, and then you just kind of stack them on top of one another. So like, I have them, I actually kind of have this like weirdly proportioned. I'm aiming to have basically 3 circles between the character's chin and the top of their head, and then their eyes should sit right at around the bottom of the first circle here. So probably what I did here is the eyes are actually probably going too far up, considering that they're almost reaching the top of this middle circle. So proportion-wise, it's probably too much. But then, yeah, the top of the... Oh. Thanks for the sub, Minty. Good to see you, by the way. Not much, I'm just doing art stuff. Baby face proportions. Yeah, baby face proportions indeed. I mean, this was after I was studying a manga artist called Mi Tegawa. She does this manga called what's it called? Chichiko Gusa. It's called Father and Child Grass, I think, or something like that is the translation, but it's Chichiko Gusa, since there's not been an official English release of it. But her style is so adorable. Oh my god, if I could find it, as a matter of fact. Here, let me see. Your croc is rainbow. You've been subbing for 5 months. That means that your thing's about to upgrade, actually. Here, I'll show you. This one I think is a good indicator of her style. And if I open this up, we'll see if this actually works. You're probably gonna see everything on my desktop now that I think about it. How come it didn't show up? What the heck? That's where I put it, right? Oh, is it not a... Hang on, it might not have saved as a file type that this can use. No, it did. Weird. Alright. Maybe I can just drag it in. Hang on. There we go. Yeah, so this is like kind of what I was saying. Like, her character's eyes are a lot smaller than the character I'm drawing over here, if you noticed. Like, my character's eyes are huge compared to hers. But this is the type of style that I want to emulate. No, I'm just drawing a character. They're going pretty good, relaxing and such. Come with med full of Pokemon cards. I have Pokemon cards. I have no idea what they are. But yeah, like, if we... Here, let's do some with the red pen over here. I'll take some of this. I mean, the character's kind of looking up, so this one might not exactly follow the rules. But we just do 3 equal-sized circles. Look, right to the top of the head. This is how she proportions her characters. You can draw this diamond between the corners of the character's face, and the bottom of the character's face, and right here, bottom of the character's eyes. I was able to have basically, I was basically able to mimic this on the same character that I'm designing right now. It would be something like this. And then there would be circles, equidistant circles. These ones probably aren't quite as well drawn or probably as well proportioned. And then there, bottom of the eyes. It's the same kind of guide. And that teaches me how to proportion character faces a little better. I think it's worked. Eye size, change the age, look at the character. It's not an opinion, it's fact. This face proportion can be used for Lalafell though. It kind of can. I mean, we'll see. Maybe I can drop in a screenshot of my Lalafell. Need to actually find a good picture of him though. That's a side profile. I don't think that'll work that well. I mean, I guess it could. Here, you know what? Yeah, this is fine. So here, from the corner of the face, right over here, it basically, I mean, this can kind of go wherever, since since I know it's basically hitting the edge of the cheek right here. Like, if you're looking at it from a 3D perspective, and he was turning the opposite direction, this would also be like the furthest point, right? So something like that. It's gonna be this. Maybe if we actually knew how to draw a circle, that'd be nice. But we can draw a circle from the bottom of the chin. The question is, where is a Lalafell's chin? We don't know. So yeah, this is almost like I'm on the top of the heads right here. So it's less than half of a circle away. But that just means that they've squished this face down even more. Like, look at how much real estate a Lalafell's like facial organs take up compared to the rest of the head. It's like nothing. That's less than 25%. Dune's Folk Saucer Eyes. I mean, it has to be Final Fantasy related. It's what you know. It's good. I mean, here's the thing. Final Fantasy XIV really impressed me with their design because I thought Tarutarus were cute in 11 when I first saw them. Then I saw more of them. And I saw Lalafells, and after I saw Lalafells, I didn't think Tarutarus were cute anymore. Tarutarus are gremlins compared to Lalafells. Still want to derail Croc? Don't worry about derailing me. I got nothing better to do. Where's Croc's chin? Yeah, it is a mystery. Anyway, so it's kind of the same sort of thing here. We can kind of, I mean, he's angled, he's in perspective. Not everything's going to be perfectly aligned or even, but whatever. You get the idea. It's there. All right, how do I X out of this? Get rid of this. No, I don't want to save that. Get out of here. That character's adorable. All right. 2 head high, 3 heads high. Yeah, I mean that's also a good indicator for proportions as well. I'm really bad at measuring heads high and like drawing within heads high. I'm so bad at it. So that's why I don't do it. But also it's important to make sure that your head proportions are right before you start doing heads high and drawing the body based off the head. It can help. There's also other tricks and stuff. Like you're supposed to reduce the overall body detail as you shrink down characters. Or draw them in a certain way. Generally, like expanding them, making them fatter, I realize that that's also something that's really safe to do. I'm really bad at that. Like squish them. Squish them a little bit. But eyeballing anything, you can do better with graph paper. Graph paper is fine. Generally, I think like it's come down to kind of feeling to be able to draw at even up to like this point for me. This is so, look at this. My cursor's going all over the place. I don't know if you can see that, but. He's a little too ooh-ooh. This isn't a really good croc in my opinion, but whatever. This is gonna be a croc now. It's just probably not gonna come off that much. I want there to be more, you know what I want? I want more resistance on my tablet pen. And it's been such a long time since I drew with the tablet pen, which is probably why it's being weird for me. No, this hair doesn't come out that far. It has been kind of a hot minute, actually, since I drew Croc. So I might need to work on this a little bit. We'll see. Here, I know where this is going to go. I know where everything in front of his head's going to go, so I'll just start with that. I think. I'm not actually looking at like a picture of him, so I can't say for sure. Whatever. Yeah, you can have a piece there, that's fine. It's not quite lining up exactly where I want it. I also learned it's okay to have your give your characters bigger ears. Hey, what's up, TK? Master Chris had so much caffeine. I haven't even drinking caffeine today. It's probably just low blood sugar in general. And like being a weakling. Not exercising and strengthening my body, so I'm a frail old man to come up here and try and draw. Anyway, we can get rid of all this because this is just a guide for where we should be placing the hair, really. Yeah, I don't know. I just, you know what? Change my mind on this. This can come out a little more, and it can just kind of drop down, I think. I don't think. Or maybe we are supposed to add something here. I need a picture of Croc! What the heck are my Croc references? No, it's not what I want. None of these actually look like what I'm looking for, actually. I'm looking at it. It's his hair is kind of supposed to come off, but that's way too pointy. Sorry. I've done it before, and like I know what I'm kind of looking at, but I don't know. Yeah, something about this is just not doing it for me. TM. I don't know. Maybe it's just because I haven't drawn with a tablet in a little bit. These are supposed to be more like longer strands of hair. It's not supposed to be like bushy. Capon can hit it so hard. Let's go for a run. Anyway, a 6-minute mile without dying. I've never had a mile time under 12 minutes. No, that's a lie. That's a lie. I've had a 10-minute mile. But that's the fastest I've ever had. I was supposed to have that back in high school, and I didn't actually have that until I was like graduated. And I had gone to the gym like 2 weeks in a row, which was unheard of. Non-Kiku Croc. Have hat hair? Bedhead Croc, yeah. It's not supposed to be super bushy. Let's see. That might be a little too far back for that. He's too ooh-woo. I don't like this. Ah. Stop being so ooh-woo. He kind of needs a chin. This is just kind of a bad angle in general. And you know what? The minimum size needs to change. That's probably why I'm getting all these inconsistent lines too. This is why I was like, how am I gonna get like my webcam to work for me painting? Because I did not want to be working with my tablet after not using it for a while. So yeah, it's gonna come down and that's gonna essentially, this is right around where his chin's supposed to end up. This is one of the hardest lines for me to do. Forget this. I don't trust people's hygiene. Yeah. I don't trust my own hygiene. He's trying a lot. Used to love it. Used to be in incredible shape. Now it's just skinny fat. That's essentially what I've become too. I used to do competitive gymnastics. I don't do competitive gymnastics no more. And you could do competitive gymnastics and have terrible, terrible cardio. You can have excellent flexibility and have terrible, terrible cardio. That was me, because I hated running growing up. Canines. Moe Fang. There we go. I don't know. I don't think that it made him any less ooh. Maybe it's just the way that, yeah, I think it might have something to do with the actual, the way that I had the lines tapering off. Kind of gives it this sort of style that I, like, is not me. I don't know. I'm just really not happy with this right now. Anyway, let's move on from it. Forget that. Forget it. Forget it. I can't be a croc without his Kigu, right? Let's do that. I think my style's changed. Or, like, not necessarily my style, but my approach to when I'm drawing or designing. Because I think I used to, like, actually kind of know what I was doing. This feels so bad. I don't want to slow it down anymore, but I might. I'm just really unhappy with this. This sucks. I'm not having fun anymore. All right. Cardio is trash for most everything. Resistance is where it's at. Increases your ability to do everything. Basically to grind IRL stats. Parkour for your earning gyms. Do the flippy flips and stuff. Try that again. Being a fitness nerd. Resistance seems okay, but the problem is resistance can bulk you up. And I don't necessarily want to get bulked up so much. I think cardio is going to make you, like, healthier, right? I think if you have good cardio, you can probably do just about anything. Cause that's all that DDR is. If you have good cardio, you can play DDR. It's not gonna improve your reflexes to necessarily do like resistance training and stuff either. So I don't know. Maybe it's too high? Maybe. Whatever. You know what? We'll end it here. He doesn't have a lower body, I've decided. This is it. I always drew him with like a more, like a bluish hue for his hair. That's actually too dark. But that's probably not actually like the type of color his hair needs to be, I don't think. It should probably be closer to like a brown. Just think I'm bad at choosing these colors. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe if I choose a brown, it's gonna end up looking weird anyway. Well, let's choose blue. Say rainy. It's rained so much here today that a lot of the roads are flooding. Really? Wow. I mean, it's water touched the ground here. That means it's raining. It's really not raining right now. It was supposed to kind of rain, but it didn't. It's actually not really supposed to rain until this weekend. The regular got skinny, not bulky. Really? I think that might say more about your diet, though. Because aren't you supposed to, like, eat and bulk and then bulking and cutting? Isn't that what it's called? I don't know. I don't work out. Do I look like I work out? I don't work out. More stability there. Also play no bar. Felix and Croc the same character? No, they're not. Final Fantasy XIV had a Croc suit. Would I wear it forever? Felix and Croc are two separate characters. They have different personalities. Slightly different personalities. I think I both kind of play them as minions of chaos, but in my head, they're minions of chaos in my head. It's not blue, it's purple. Okay, Huz. Eat a crap ton. You don't eat like crazy, you will not get bulky. Because YouTube wasn't having any of the crap today. I'm sorry. So apparently your friend was watching on YouTube and was able to turn down the bitrate stuff, or the resolution, and that the transcoding worked. They were able to watch a little bit, so that's cool. Twitch doesn't have that. Horror characters are the same character, but in different realities. I've had characters like that. I don't have characters like that anymore. Well, I mean, I guess they're like back in the storeroom somewhere. Where do we keep OCs that we don't want to interact with anymore? I made those because I was dealing with certain things at the time. They don't need to come out from their hiding place anytime soon. I don't need to deal with those feelings again. I think my overall who I want to be in the character, my characters are probably closer to like idealized versions of myself. It's kind of what I think I imagine when I am kind of conceptualizing them. Felix was kind of a tough one because the name I took. Well, okay, so then his namesake is from Golden Sun, the game Golden Sun. but the character is not his original design. His original design had dark skin, blue eyes, and white hair. I have a retainer that I guess would kind of be like the Final Fantasy equivalent of what my original design for him was, but I changed his design because I thought his current design as a Lalafell was cuter. I don't know. It appealed to me more. I was able to connect with it a little bit more easily than like this character with this dark skin and then like these like crazy blue eyes. It's like, oh, okay, yeah, that's kind of a the lockbox. Our characters are chaotic, neutral, or good. Yeah. Yeah, essentially. They're both chaotic good. Both Felix and Croc are chaotic good. Actually, no. Felix might be closer to chaotic neutral than Croc is. He would probably create more strife for people if he knew he could get away with it. Croc, on the other hand, is chaotic good at like the lowest level. Like he's always gonna do something for good because he has a natural inclination to act like a hero or to like want to be a hero. He is closer to identifying with superheroes in that sense, in that same sort of moral compass, except not in the lawful sense necessarily. Whereas there are definitely some superheroes that are like strictly lawful. He's not. He is willing to break some rules, I think. He doesn't stop to question his own morality before he starts taking action, which I think is probably one of his biggest character traits. Croc's biggest character traits, I should say. Felix and Golden Sun. Just the redhead. He has darker hair. Let me see. His character design is I stole nothing from it. The only thing I stole was the name. But this name has stuck with me ever since I played this game when I was very young. Partly because of this character. It's probably really pixelated and crappy just because it's an old picture in general, but he has like darker hair. He's not so evil. Before our cookies. He will, yeah. That's essentially how he operates. The ponytail and the cloak. Yeah. Ponytails are hit or miss for me. Croc has a friend that I haven't shown a lot of people. But he, in a story I have been working on for Croc and his friend for the past, probably over a year now. I can bring up the design. I'll show you guys. I don't talk about my OCs. I guess I might as well take the opportunity while I have it, right? Did I not? Oh no, here he is. Here we go. This is he's a lion boy. I didn't know exactly what to call him. I guess I ended up naming him Aaron because it was a really tough decision. I didn't want to name him Aaron, but I had a situation where I wanted to name him something else, and I kept trying to name him something else, and it just wouldn't stick. It's pretty much as if the character was telling me, like, no, this is my name. Forget you and all of your good ideas and all of your fancy names, and you spending hours and hours and hours. Literally, I spent hours trying to think of a new name for him. I consulted people and was like asking what I should name him. And the names that I came up with a couple good ones, and like every single time I came up with a name that it could have been something that was not Aaron, someone had an issue with it. So it wasn't just me then who was trying to like get into this character's headspace and think like, okay, what would he be called? And like, what would this character, if I were this character, what would I prefer to be called? And it was like, it just did not deviate from that. It's very strange. Anyway. OG Garrett. Oh yeah, Garrett had red hair. Hey cute, like with a passion, get angry if you say it. Especially male Aras. Male Aras are adorable. Engagement. What that guy on YouTube says. It's not Leon. No, I was like strictly like Croc can have the name Croc, but he's not freaking. I mean, that's not Croc's. That's not Croc the character's actual name. That is what he calls himself. He calls himself Croc, and so he insists everyone else call him Croc. But he has a given name in the universe that he plays in. Leon has a line for Sona is the same name. Really? Ooh, missed it by that much. The lion Kigu is a reference to my persona, as a matter of fact. Haha. It's a very generic lion name. Yeah, and I have to skirt around that. Very explicitly cannot use the name Leon for someone who dresses like a lion. Wait to learn his name. Kiki is a real name no one knows, unless they know you in-game. Ah. I mean, I think that's all good and dandy. If I end up going through with all of my creative endeavors and I end up making a thing, you'll be hearing more from Croc and his friend. Probably. This is not probably the, I think this is too pink. On stream, it might not even look different. It's different to me, okay? I noticed the difference. It's still really pink. He's got closer to like an olive colored skin. And that might be too olive now. No, you know what? You know what? The red is gonna make him look warmer and more human anyway. This is red hair and blue eyes too? Oh no! Wow, yeah, I really threaded the needle on that one. You can try and plan them. Change your name so much. Our characters are first, middle, last. I haven't thought of middle names. Don't make me think of middle names for my characters. Oh god, please no. Forget that. He's in his Kikio since it fit the world. Yeah, Felix, I was trying to, since he has the like apostrophe in his name, I was like, he could be raised by Makote. And then I learned later that Makote naming conventions do not follow Felix's naming convention at all. So I don't know. I don't know who the heck named him. And Ella's in maybe. I don't know. Who names their kid Felix anymore? I'm just kidding. Perfect eyes, flesh color, yes. Want a new name too? You're just worried. Crocodisle Green. Hey, what's up, Sid? Hi there. I actually need to make a ref of Croc without the Kiku. His eyes are so ooh. Why did I do this? They're huge. Oh well, whatever. That's what I get for not drawing with a tablet for ages. Yeah, his book club, what's up? Celia was here earlier. Saw a tweet earlier. Crocodile Peninsula Archipelago. Kigu's where Croc gets his power. Without he is but a mere boy. In a way, actually. Kind of part of his character premise revolves around the Kiku. Mostly as a form of alter identity, though. Not as a form of, not necessarily as a form of power. But, yeah. Fjord in there. 98 Hype is still cheering you guys on. We appreciate it, Shira. This is gonna be the wrong color green, isn't it? But whatever. That's close enough. That could be a crocodile green if we wanted it to. I kind of thought of something stupid when I decided I wanted to embark on this journey project thing that I'm working on. I say journey, it's really just a stupid project. Journey in the sense that I am learning a lot while I'm trying to make this happen. It would involve a lot of drawing specifically with things that aren't digital, which up until this point, my wheelhouse has been pretty much all digital. That's it. Those are all the colors. Is that too ubu? So look at how shiny his eyes are. Look at how shiny I made his eyes. Oh, I forgot his eyebrows. That's probably why I'm like, he looks weird. Oh, this needs to be, there you go. Ordered differently. Any color is the right color if you want it to be. Unless you trust your eyeballs. Eyes with a knife when people ask what he's holding. That's exactly his personality, pretty much. Whoever trusts him with a knife is in trouble. Seaweed brows. Show through hair. That's freaking how we do eyebrows in this house. Look, we even got the eye going through the hair and everything. Oh, this is wrong. Let's see. Another tip for those who've been following along. Don't use perfect black for your lines. Oops. Those actually might be a little bit too intense for eyebrows. Might need to rethink my strategy here. Just join up. Don't use perfect black either. There's nowhere to go unless your character is a shadow, in which that case, by all means. Even with perfect black, and perfect black, there's a bigger problem with perfect black that people don't talk about. Some monitors do not display that very well. And it can cause really strange artifacts. If you own a phone that has been manufactured in the last 5 years, probably. It probably has an OLED monitor or screen on it. The problem with OLED screens and representation of color, they have an excellent black level because they just turn off the lights underneath the actual screen itself, right? So it looks like really black, especially if you're in a dark room. It looks fantastic. But then, because not only the color has to adjust, but also the backlight behind the actual pixels itself when you scroll, if you scroll past a picture, you'll see like these like terrible banding artifacts coming off of the big black blob that was your character. And it just doesn't look good. So having it something that's not quite absolutely black, if you need to do something like that, is going to make it show up well, not only on just about any other IPS or LED monitor, LCD sort of monitor, but also on an OLED monitor as well. This don't work right for this. I'm freaking holding an art stream and everyone's showing up being like, I can't see what you're doing. Sit breakfast is jet black. Phone turns off the LED for black, so it sucks sometimes. Yeah, you can see it. You can notice it when it happens. It looks, like I said, it looks good as long as the picture's staying still, but if the picture is moving in any capacity, it looks really bad. Hey, what type of phone are you getting? Shadows. Big screen is an IPS. This black level sucks. Gaming monitors are regular LCD panel. The contrast sucks. Phone's LED, but it's old now. Yeah. It's a good thing that I killed my last monitor by accident. There we go. Is he kawaii u desune enough for you? So I draw my ears with like 0 detail. What? Oh, I changed it to simple circle. I was like, where'd my texture go? That's fair enough. What's his eyebrows again? Or his eye shadowing? So not freaking doing myself any favors with this. This is why you just don't. Oh, it did not like it when I turned it into a clipping group. I guess it's a few layers above the actual thing itself. Oh no, my phone turned off. Don't do that. You get a phone for $200. I mean, it's a good reason. I thought I didn't really need to upgrade my phone or anything like that until I had an opportunity to get I had a friend help me shop around for a new phone, and we settled on an LG V40. It was a good decision. The upgrade is worth it. A pit hole that I fell into, a pit that I fell into, when I first started drawing, especially digital art, was coloring my characters in too light of a color. And part of how that happens is you end up coloring them and referencing them against white backgrounds like this. essentially you don't want to do that, like, ever. As much as you possibly can. Because the white background is going to make you want to bring everything out, like, lighter than it actually should be, and dark backgrounds will make it you want to bring everything darker than it should be. So it's good to color it in, like, more of a gray color. That's why I think they kind of include, like, this gray color over here to the right of the canvas. Actually, all around the canvas. Because if you're coloring the whole canvas all together, you're going to be referencing it against the gray color instead of a perfectly white color. It's just a tiny little caveat of coloring things against white backgrounds usually. Alright, well, I'm pretty much done with him. I think. Oh no, what have I done? Wait. I used an eraser for the eyes? Really? Oh well, whatever. I'll fix that. Wait, why isn't that working? Oh, I know why. Oh well. There's your silly anime character. Be happy. Be happy. Such a silly croc. Actually, having this eyebrow shaded doesn't really look that good. It's unfortunate, but whatever. Croc without the filter. This is kind of a silly drawing. Excellent. Put it on your fridge. Well, neat. You know what? I just realized something. This is wrong. There we go. That's a little better. Because this is supposed to be like... I don't know. Doesn't really accurately show the texture of the hair anyway, but... His hair is just like one solid singular plastic block that he puts on his head every day as soon as he gets out of bed. That's how hair works. If you don't put your hair on every day... What are you doing? Are you even living? Alright, cool. Well, yeah, so that's that. It's my first tablet drawing that I've done in maybe 3 months. 4 months? It's been a while. You do. He's a Lego. Yeah, don't step on him, it'll hurt. Hurt you more than it'll hurt him. His eyes are still way too Kwayugu. But the chin was better at least. I'm glad I fixed the chin. But yeah. So anyway, I think that's probably going to be the stream. I don't really have anything planned today besides Final Fantasy II, and then I decided to boot up the stream, and I was like, I don't want to play Final Fantasy II. Forget Final Fantasy II. And I felt like painting because, Because why not? What the heck? I actually wanted to do like more watercolor stuff. I was messing around with some Bristol paper earlier. Butt punching. Yeah, butt punching. Butt punching. Tennis with the Yehais. Funnily enough, I'm gonna paint the Yehais. I could, actually. I was thinking back when the Yehais first started, I wanted to do a group with everyone who had initially joined. And drawing, we had 9 characters because we had 8 characters and then 1 backup. And painting 8 characters, let alone 9 characters, is already like way out of the scope of my artistic spoons. I'll run out of artistic spoons way before then. Yeah, it's a ton of work. As fun, I'd need to be paid. Money doesn't, that's the problem. Money doesn't motivate me to do anything. I only accept money like willingly because I think I did a good job. But money doesn't actually motivate me to get more things done. I don't think, even if someone paid me like $50,000 to do a piece of art, I probably wouldn't do it. $1 million? Maybe. Yeah, okay, probably $1 million. I'd find a way to justify it. I'm just not motivated by it. Like, it doesn't make me want to do anything more knowing that I'm getting paid for it. I have to want to do a good job and do a good job before I actually even bother getting paid. It's just me being stupid. Do we have an 8th yet? I mean, could talk with Denka. I talked with him. He said he might show up one day out of the week. Might show up one day out of the week. So we'll see. I'm going to keep bugging him every single time that we hop in and we need a fill, but... Hands me spoons. Shaped like dinosaurs. Let's get our clears now. Funny you mentioned that. I got invited to do re-clears with a group this evening. And we'll see. They might be trying to pull me through 10. Trials to fit the 8th. We need someone at least who has cleared E9 and preferably knows most of E10 and is consistent and can show up. That's what we need. Unfortunately, it's not my group. And they, I asked if they wanted me to go as a different class, and they said no. We need a paladin. So I don't think they need a healer, sorry, Sid. If I felt like I had more agency over the group, that'd be fine, but yeah, sorry about that. Yeah, what's up with that, dude? Everyone freaking filled up on healers. I thought for sure it'd be like, okay, well, let's at least get like our tanks and our healers freaking set for the tier, because those are going to be the hardest to find, and then those are the things that like we haven't had any trouble finding. Well, everyone stopped playing Dancer, and that's another reason why I kind of switched off of Bard, is because I just figured Dancers would be a dime a dozen. So like, if anyone should switch to a tank class, I should have been the one to do it. But then here we are, and can't find a freaking Bard to save our life. Yeah, 4 healer mains in our group. Half of our group are healer mains. Tanking has been interesting. Tank swaps don't necessarily scare me that much anymore. Anticipating them is kind of difficult. I keep forgetting to pop my mitigation after provoking. Or before provoking, at least. Managing mitigation in general is kind of... Or I should say weaving mitigation is kind of a challenge, because it's not something I normally weave, but I'm getting better at it. Especially with E9. E9 is teaching me a lot on how to weave mitigation. You don't have to shirk if someone provokes. We should be saving our shirks. Because if something goes terribly wrong and we need to shirk for a different reason, we should be saving those. Otherwise, we run out of that as a resource. Provoke and shirk are our two big resources. We shouldn't be blowing those. Especially when it comes to enmity management. The only other thing we really have going for us would be a tomahawk or shield lob or whatever the equivalent of that is. And it'll just be one more thing to weave. Rough divide, is that what it's called? Yeah, because that generates additional enmity. My 800 potency thing off cooldown, so I toss it out just to be safe. And also, I should be smart about when I drop my stance and when I let you take it. And that's why I've been dropping my stance early. Because I know you're going to have more of an opportunity. If we're switching our stances earlier before we expect the actual swap to happen, you should generate enough enmity past me. And even if I crit with Confiteor, it shouldn't pull. Yeah, it's okay if you want to turn yours on early, because I'll be able to hold it, and then once you actually, well, I guess provoking won't actually make that big of a difference. Well, no, it will, because it will pull the boss towards you, and then from there you're always going to be generating more than me, as long as I have dropped my stance. The only time that it might fail is if I'm casting Shield Lob, or if I crit on Confiteor, I think are going to be the only 2 times. Or you just like stop DPSing completely. But if you're using your Rough Divide or whatever the equivalent of Shield Lob is, you should be generating more enmity than me in general. Especially if you're like pulling away on like an anti-air or something. You should be able to be generating more enmity than I am on that. First swap in tennis. If I mistime anything, you're dead. That goes for just about every tank though. I was running with a warrior and it was the same issue. You just really have to time it right at the end. Because if you do it too early, you'll get hit. The tank for Umbra Smash or whatever, or the target for Umbra Smash can change in the middle of it. So you can actually share that tank buster. You probably wouldn't want to in that way, but you can. The first swap in tennis, though, if I mistime anything, you're dead in the middle of my double 3-part combo. Yeah. Yeah, so it's that swap in general is just a more difficult one. If you want me to shirk there rather than provoke, I could shirk off to you. Well, actually, that sounds weird when I say it like that. I can use shirk on you. How about that? And I'm never going to say that ever again. If you share the tank buster, wouldn't that cause problems for follow-up? It could, and yeah, I believe so. I have to have a cartridge combo that procs another 3-part combo inside of it via continuation. I mean, we haven't had issues with it thus far. But yeah, I would be saving Shirk if you can. Because if we can rely on just provokes, it's probably where we need to be. Like when I was watching our tanks, well, listening to our tanks do uwu, there would constantly be issues where one of them needed to swap, but they had provoke or Shirk off on cooldown, and they couldn't do it. So that's actually a type of resource management that we do have to be careful of, because in higher level fights that could screw us later. And who knows, that might be E12 for all I know. Wait, to weave provoke? You can weave provoke though. Time to Shadowkeeper. I mean, those are not trivial mechanics. So I wouldn't worry about it. Dying to something like the directional ones, where half of the arena is targeted before it's boss relative stuff like that, then yeah, that might be a problem, but you're not dying to those. Continuation is OGCD that I hit between actual 3. That's all. Oh, I mean, see, the thing is that just, doesn't that end up just being... Well, yeah, like I said, if you want me to shirk off to you at that point, I said it again. If I will use shirk on you if you would like me to. Anyway, let me see. All right, cool. Shirks to sin. recording of it all is great. Yeah, it's the freaking sounds so bad. Yeah, no old Lucid. So no old Lucid did it dropped Enmity, right? You could shirk to Bard and they'll use refresh. Forget your shirk. Anyway, these people are going to be expecting me in a few minutes, so I should probably go. You guys may still use my chat for all I care, but I am going to be gone. So I appreciate everyone who came out and watched me doodle around. It's kind of funky little croc dude today, but we'll see. If I can find a way to get my camera set up so I could do painting, that would be more fun. But we'll see. You're welcome to hop into Party Finder, Sid. No one's saying you can't. But anyhow, see you later, alligators. Next stream is going to be on Saturday. It's going to be E9 Reclears again with all y'all. So I'm looking forward to it. And then more E10 prog. I was doing some research on E10 earlier today. Looks fantastic. I dig. I think, yeah, just make sure you study everything after Pitch Bog. We could probably clear on Sunday if everyone studies. Fresher than you were. Mana shift for an extra long foes. Oh, that's pretty cool. I never thought of that, but that's a good idea. We'll see. Maybe we can cram Denka in there somehow. Anyway, alright, I must go. Goodbye, everybody. So I'll see you all in therapy. And by in therapy, I mean on Saturday. Be there or be somewhere else. Alrighty. Bye-bye.